named after the biblical sea monster Livyatan and the author of Moby Dick, Herman Melville. The Livyatan Melvillei was a hyper-predatory sperm whale from the same era as the Megalodon Shark. Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Before we get into this awesome deep dive, make sure to subscribe with notifications on so you never miss another awesome video. And if you're excited to learn about the Livyatan, make sure to leave a like on the video. The Livyatan was initially discovered in 2008 after a skull was found in the body of water gone Arizonian desert known as Cerro Colorado. Now, 10 years later, the only remains paleontologists have found are a partially preserved skull and the lower jaw and teeth. A lot of teeth. Due to the lack of full-body fossils, the size and weight of the Livyatan has to be estimated. Scientists estimate that the Livyatan was between 45 and 57 feet long and weighed more than 60 tons, putting it at a similar size to modern sperm whales and more than 5 times larger than modern killer whales. Unlike modern whales, though, the Livyatan primarily preyed on other whales and other medium to large sea mammals such as seals and dolphins with its massive, foot-long teeth. Livyatan hunted much like modern orcas, with its isolate, prey, and pursue technique. The key difference, however, is that Livyatan hunted alone, unlike the orca pods. Livyatan was also known for its aggressive combat style, where it would ram its head into other large whales. It's very likely that the Livyatan became acquainted with the Megalodon Shark because they both lived in the Peruvian waters during the Miocene epoch. They also both preyed on similar types of mammals, and scientists believe that the adults may have eaten each other's young. Can you imagine what a fight between these two would look like? Now that would be epic. The Livyatan went extinct primarily due to global cooling at the end of the Miocene epoch, as when the climate got cooler, the mammals that it preyed on died out. As their populations declined, the Livyatan Melvillei and Megalodon Shark both went extinct. But what if the Livyatan had somehow survived and was still around to this day? Well, the first problem would be that assuming the Megalodon Shark had gone extinct, the Livyatan on its own would be able to roam the ocean with no competition or other apex predators, which means we would not see as many whales, dolphins, and seals, if any at all. Alive, that is, because they would be found frequently washed up on beaches, with massive bites taken out of them. The lack of seals and other marine mammals would cause problems further down the ecosystem, leading to overpopulation of small sea life. Moving on to the human side of things, it's likely we would have far more ancient tales involving giant whales, much like Moby Dick. Livyatan could have also potentially impacted native settlements across North America who built their villages around easy access to food with few predators. Neither of those conditions would likely exist, as Livyatan would make fishing a risky endeavor. The South American Inca may have begun to worship Livyatan as a god or feared it as a demon. Heading over to Europe, the impact is even greater. The Livyatan Melvillei may have seen the Viking ships as other whales and gotten viciously aggressive towards them. Under this scenario, sea travel would likely be near impossible, which to this day would have a massive impact on the global landscape. The Europeans would have never reached the Americas, meaning the United States and Canada would never have been colonized. Without intercontinental transport, the world would be a heavily separated and divided place. World maps would be heavily inaccurate. The alternative is that the Livyatan would have actually been terrified of the Viking ships, and under this scenario, human life would not have been as devastated to the same effect. Still, I wouldn't want to go surfing knowing that the Livyatans under those waves. So what would you do if this killer sperm whale showed up on your way to Hawaii? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to discover even more awesome new stuff, be sure to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell. I'm Darren Marlar, and I'll see you next time.